For as long as humans have been around, humans have been seeking the secret to longevity and to happiness to no avail. My name is Caleb Craeton, and today I'll be discussing with you exercise and why you should do it. So let me go ahead and start off by giving you a background on exercise itself. So exercising has been around since the Stone Age. People have been lifting rocks and then getting bigger muscles and then able to lift more rocks. So people eventually started to copy this behavior and do things that would facilitate muscle growth in order to achieve better results from their work and from whatever else they're doing. It allows you to have more stamina, you can run farther, you can carry more, you can work longer and harder hours. So there's many benefits, at least there was back then. Those are the main benefits to working out. So that became really quickly a common thing in the world. Today we do it more for aesthetic training and for combat purposes for our militaries and stuff like that. But there's also many other benefits that people overlook when you work out. For one, it helps you be able to fight off sickness by strengthening your immune system naturally. It helps you be able to heal faster from traumatic injury. It helps you be able to get over PTSD causing traumas to the mind. It helps with a lot of different things, and honestly I could go on for hours on the benefits of it, but I'm going to try to keep this video as simple and short and sweet as possible. Now I have something here from Wendy Suzuki, a professor of neuroscience and psychology in the Center for Neuroscience in New York. She states, simply moving your body has immediate, long-lasting protective benefits to your brain. Now that kind of confirms what I was just saying there about how it helps people get over things that have happened traumatically in the mind. And it also helps you be more clear when you're talking, when you're communicating, when you're educating yourself. Basically anything you're doing, it's going to help you by releasing chemicals into the brain that will help you focus on what you're trying to accomplish. People out there, there's a lot of people being diagnosed with ADHD, and they're just really kind of scattered and they can't focus on one topic at a time. This is because today's society has trained us to be able to do that and softened us. But there was a time where if you lost your focus, you would get snatched by a lion or something, and I'm not even kidding when I say that. So it's really important that you focus on your physical health to protect your mental health as well. And back to disease and your immune system, there's a lot of diseases that are caused by people just sitting around all day long. There was a time where we would have to move in order to survive, whether it to be to gather food, to gather wood, to gather rocks for a shelter. But now we already have all that taken care of for us. So a lot of people are just sitting around in their homes doing nothing, or sitting in their offices doing their computer work, and that's not healthy for anybody or anything. It's causing a lot of problems like diabetes and cancers and chronic diseases that could have been simply avoided if people would have just remained active. I have another citation here from Pallavi Bains at Alina Health that states, the longevity benefit is not just a result of reducing your risk for chronic disease. There are actual cellular changes associated with regular exercise that keep you younger. So based on that statement by Elena, I believe that people should start moving, even if it's just to go outside and walk 5 or 10 minutes every single day, or even if it's just going outside and stretching out on a yoga mat in your yard or something. Any kind of movement is going to be super beneficial and super productive to your ability to heal and to get better and prevent these chronic diseases. Another point I'd like to make is it makes you happier. I mean, you can be as healthy as you can possibly be, but if you aren't happy, there's really no point to it, because your happiness stems in here and then moves up here and then works throughout the rest of your body. It's just a known fact. You got to be happy in order to be able to function properly. And the only way you're going to truly be happy is if you're having a way to vent the stress that you build up throughout the day, because like I was talking about earlier, we're cooped up in our offices and our homes all day long. There's no vent to release that stress and that energy we're building up, and it's causing us to collapse a little bit in here. And I think it's very important that we go ahead and have that vent to be able to get rid of that stress and to relieve ourselves of that tension we're building throughout the day. I actually have a third citation here. According to Medline Plus, a government monitored site that shares health-based information to the public, and it states that fitness has a positive effect on your ability to fight addiction, to control your emotions, to increase your bone and muscle competition, your quality of sleep, and your ability to digest food. And the reason why I mention this is because your quality of sleep and your ability to digest food has been directly linked to your happiness levels and to the chemical releases in your body and your brain. So there's just tons and tons of benefits, and I, to this day, work out all the time and have not experienced a single con. So